wonderful, amazing, sweet, and lovely people. How are you all doing today? I hope you all are having an amazing day today, and I hope you're not letting anybody steal your joy. Welcome to Maryam's Joyful Kitchen. Today is a beautiful day. Thank you all for making tilapia, boneless, skinless tilapia, and we're also making some fried rice recipes that I'll be using today. I'm going to post it on my blog. So if you want to get it today, I'm not going to give you the exact measurements. I'm going to measure with my eyes, but I know exactly how much you need. It's going to be on my blog. So if you want to get it, make sure you check out my blog. Thank you once again for being here. Now let's get into the... All right, to get started, I'm going to start with my tilapia. Since my tilapia is still in the plastic wrap it came in, I'm going to cut this off, throw it away, wash it off, and put it on my head. And cut this off. Really good after ending fish. All right, look here. This is from Walmart. A Walmart brand. It's cheaper than the other one, so, and it works too. Check it out. Well, buy whatever brand you're comfortable with. But I got this Walmart. Put it right there. Line up my pan. So this is good. Good to go. Just a simple line. I want to get my black pepper, my olive oil. This is Bartoli olive oil, and my kicking chicken seasoning. So these are the ingredients I'm going to be adding to my tilapia. I'm going to line it up that way. Line that up that way. And line this up that way. So we have 3 fillets. All right. Dry your hands once again. So since we have 3 fillets, what I'm going to go ahead and do is add my seasoning before sprinkling olive oil on top of it. Let's start with the black pepper. Sprinkle a little bit of black pepper on it. I know I have a big thing of black pepper, right? We don't want a ton of black pepper. So cover it up. Mine doesn't cover up that well, so let's just imagine that it does. Now we are gonna add some Weber's kicking chicken seasoning. Just add a good amount on there. Kind of like make sure that the whole body is coated, because I'm not adding flour to coat my fish. I want the kids to enjoy it. All right, so that's about enough. See, we have a good amount of seasoning on there. Now the next part is olive oil. So what we're gonna do is put our hand right here and just get some olive oil on the food, on the fish. That was a lot right there, but it's fine. It's olive oil. All right, so this is good. So with this being like this, I'm gonna put it in the oven, right? It's set at 350, and we are going to put our fish on the top rack and just let it cook. We are done with the fish. We're done with the fish. The next part now is the rice. But before we go into the rice, I'm going to move these items over here, and I want to tell you guys 1 or 2 things about the rice. So with this rice, I am not parboiling the rice. I'm not parboiling it. I'm actually going to roast the rice on the pan. And I'm using my I love to... Hold up. Oh, this is not the one that has the I love to eat sign on it. Oh, come on now. Hold on, you guys. You know what? I'm going to use this one. This one is deeper than that one. So this says, eat what you love. Eat what you love. So I'm going to be using my new pot. I just got this pot. It's a gift from a friend. So I'm going to be cooking my rice in this. We don't have much rice, so it should be good in this. So we are going to put this on the hot plate. We are going to turn it on right there. Put it on medium high on 8, okay? And just let it heat up. We'll be adding olive oil to that shortly. But what I need next, onions. So I already peeled my onions. It's been in the fridge. My onion has been in the fridge for about a couple of days, which is fine. You don't have to do that, but I used a little bit of it and I had extra left. And I saved it for a day such as this. Let's get started. All right. Clean. In Nigeria, you have Nido. It's the same milk. I don't know why this one is named Clean, but it all tastes fantastical. All right. That's it. I'm not really chopping up my onions to be really, really small, but this size is good. That's the size I'm going to use. I like that. And add our olive oil. So, can you see the steam bubbling out of the pot? It is hot. We're gonna go ahead and throw our onions in, but before we do so, my favorite spoon in the whole wide world. So we're gonna add our onion. Now we're gonna stir. You guys look into my pot. So the onions in there, so we're stirring. So next, we are going to add our rice, okay? We're gonna add our rice to this. I told you guys this is an unconventional way to do it. You can do it if you want to. And my rice is basmati rice, so this rice is pretty clean. We stir like this because you want the rice to fry. You want to fry the rice in the oil for about 3 to 5 minutes. Because I see the way that I cook it is I have to start seeing some brown spots on the rice before I add the rest of the ingredients. I haven't even shown you guys the rest of the ingredients. So we're going to be adding all of this to the pot as well. So this is fried rice, but it's a different way to make my fried rice. So actually frying the rice, literally. And this is different from how I would make Nigerian fried rice. All right, while it is going, I'm gonna add some seasoning to it. So black pepper. Gotta shake it in there. Meat and steak and meat seasoning. Carne asada and bistec. E-bistec. I think N in Spanish is E. So you just shake some in there. Right there. And then I'm gonna add some kicking chicken seasoning to it. So shake that in there. A little bit of garlic salt. Awesome. Now I'm gonna stir. All right. Okay. So this pot heats up pretty fast. So it's about time for me to add my other ingredients because let me show you guys a little bit. If you look at it, part of the rice is already browning up and that's what we want. You see that browning and that part looks a little bit burnt. You want to see that. Don't burn up your whole rice and say, Mariam, you thought that was the wrong thing. But yeah. So, hold on. There was something that I thought I bought the other day. Did I buy that or no? Maybe not, but it's okay. I thought I bought stock the other day, but I didn't buy the stock. That's fine. So we're gonna go ahead and add our frozen veggies. All right, let's add our frozen veggies. I'm gonna show you guys what this is. This is called the Pick Sweet Farms mixed vegetables. I got this from Walmart. Go ahead and stir these in together. Now we get our water. We're gonna turn this down to medium at 5. So now we're going to add water. All right, so look at how much water I added. The water has to go above the content of the pot. Just gonna stir a little bit, and guess what? I'm going to taste it. I'm gonna taste it to make sure that the seasoning flows. Oh, I need to add a little bit more seasoning due to the water I added. So you just learn to cook with your tongue. When you do that, you notice that you don't make mistakes with your cooking. You know what I mean? So I cook with my tongue. That's how I learn how to cook. I think in Africa, everybody's taught how to cook with their tongue. So, a little bit of this of garlic salt. All right, shake that in there. Taste it now. Good. Now I'm gonna cover it up, increase the heat to medium where it was before, and let it cook. We're gonna let that cook. For you to know that it's cooked, the water in it must go under the content of the food. So the water must steam out. You know what I mean? It must steam out for you to know it's good. But you're gonna check it occasionally so it's not burning. If it starts burning, you reduce the heat. That's how you do it. Until it gets to that point where you know it's not really hard. The rice is not hard, and you know the vegetables are cooked, and you can turn off the heat. You know what I mean? So that the steam can cook the whole thing together. But anyways, let us wait and see our delicious meal. I'm super excited to eat this food because I have not eaten since morning. Let us check on our tilapia. I'm going to grab a fork and kind of like nibble a little bit off of the side and taste it and see tilapia. Oh my goodness, it's really good. It's really tasty. I love the seasoning. I'm just gonna leave it to cook for another 3 minutes. I'll be turning off the oven a little bit. I'll let it cook for another 3 minutes, but it's delicious. I think the kids will love it. I hope they love it because they don't eat fish very much. So I will make sure that they get a bite from the food. All right, you guys. So the food is ready. Here's my plate. There's some tilapia and there's some rice. I'm gonna give you guys a taste test before I sit down with the kids. The kids' foods are cool enough, you know, their plates are cool enough, and I'm just gonna try this one out for you guys. So when we eat in peace. Okay, all right, you guys, let's try this. Father, bless this food in Jesus' name, amen. Let's get some rice. Look at this. It's steaming, you guys. This food is steaming. OMG. This is so good. It's not because I made it, it's because it's really good. Okay, no. Oh my goodness. The rice is delicious. The rice is delicious. Now let's try the tilapia. So here's the tilapia. So you see the seasoning on top of it? Yo, it's about to be mouth-watering. Good, okay, let's take this. This is so good. Taste some rice. Really good. Oh my goodness. I'm not being biased. It's not because I made it. It's because the food is really good. Let me get a cup of lemonade and wash it down. The food is really freaking good. I'll place this drink in Jesus' name. Oh my gosh. Lemonade is so refreshing, you guys. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me on this video. You guys are amazing and awesome. Now I'm just gonna go in there and get my kids, and they are going to devour this food. Thank you all for joining. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, wonderful, amazing, sweet, and lovely people. See you later.